Hello, and happy Tuesday, and welcome to another lecture class. In today's lecture video, I'm going to be talking about money blocks in the natal chart. Can you see money blocks in the natal chart? Okay. And so, before I get into it, if you are new to the university, my name is Kay Catrice. I am the Natal Chart Navigator, and I help open minded, ambitious women to understand who they are energetically. I teach them how to read their natal charts and how to apply this information into their everyday life. So, go ahead and jumping into it because I don't want to hold you guys up. We're talking about money blocks in the natal chart, okay? And so if you don't know how it works, today I'm going to do a lecture. I'm going to just pretty much explain to you the topic, talk about the topic, and then tomorrow will be the lab day, okay? And so tomorrow, I will actually share my screen and show you in the chart how you can see the money block, okay? And so money blocks can be there's multiple ways that money blocks can show up in the natal chart, okay? And so it could be two badly aspected planets. It could be meaning, and when I say aspect, the aspects means how the planets interact with each other, okay? It could be that, um, or it could be just the placement of the planet in the house. It could be that, or it could be the one that we're going to talk about today, which is the easiest way to tell, is Chiron. Okay. And so Chiron is an asteroid. Wait, or is it a dwarf planet? Okay, it's something. Anyway, it's pretty significant. I post on the community tab. Um, I post on the community tab. I'll go explain what Chiron is because off the top of my head right now, I don't know. Okay, but um, but all I know is that it is the wound that you are born with. Okay, and so when you're looking in your natal chart, it looks like a little key. Okay, the symbol literally looks like a key. Okay, and for me, my interpretation of that is that when you when you start to when you identify and then you start to work on and heal your wound, that is the key that unlocks your entire chart. Okay, and that is when you truly start to really you really start to know who you are and really get in tune with who it is that you are. Okay. And so, if you happen to have Chiron in the second house, the 10th house, or the sixth house, okay, that can be a clear indicator of some type of blockage that will hinder you when it comes to your finances, okay? Um, you can see it in the eighth house as well, but that would be more so partnership, like a partnership money blockage versus the other houses because those are like personal. Okay, those are personal houses. Okay, so second house is the house of possessions. Okay, material, physical possessions. Okay, it also houses your self worth, and so if you have Chiron in this house, it can manifest in literally you not being able to like really generate funds, like actual dollars in bank account, but it can also manifest in your self worth. Okay. Because if you don't feel worthy of receiving more money, that would be a blockage. Okay. In the sixth house is the house of your daily work routines. If you are in a business owner, then it talks about your employees. Um, it talks about daily work routines. Um, There's daily work routines because it's a lot. Each house is a lot, but those are the main two: daily work routines if you're an employee, or it could manifest in like what is the thing? Co-workers. Lord, I ain't working so long, I forgot what it's called. Co-workers. Okay, and so that could manifest like if you are a business owner. Okay, that could manifest in you keep hiring new staff and you just can't seem to get reliable staff, or it may manifest in like your employees are stealing from you. It could manifest in the fact that you you constantly it's like you when it comes to you asking for a raise or asking for going at the position, there's a blockage there, and so you won't something will keep you from doing it, or if you do it, something will keep you won't obtain it. Okay. And then in the 10th house is the house of career. It's your public persona, it's your legacy, it's what you put out into the world as far as what it is that you do. Okay. And so for in this house, one of the main ways that I have really seen is it manifests in the wound of rejection. And so you won't put yourself out there. People who, and this isn't everybody, but for the most part, people who don't like to go live or people who don't like to record videos, 9 times out of 10, they have a wound of rejection. They are so deathly afraid of being rejected. They are, it's like they won't get on camera because whatever happened when they were a child, or it could have been in middle school or high school, um, something happened that they were rejected, like they were seriously, seriously rejected. Um, and they were embarrassed, and so they just shun away. Okay, how does that manifest as a money block? Because if you are wanting to say you're wanting to start an online business, okay, um, for the most part, you're going to grow your business faster, you're going to grow your influence faster by getting on video, talking to people, letting people see you. Okay. And so if you have a fear of being rejected, you're not going to get on camera. Okay. So you are dwindling down. You know what I'm saying? You're so afraid. And not only are you afraid that people will reject you on camera, but you're afraid that, oh, people won't even, that they won't buy from you. It'll manifest subconsciously like people will just reject you. They won't even buy from you. Okay. So when you see that, if you pull your birth chart, and if you don't know how to pull your birth chart, if you go on the university on the page, in the campus tour, you can access. I did a tutorial on how to go on astro.com. It is absolutely free. You can go on astro.com and you can it's a tutorial on how to pull your birth chart. Okay. um it's one time. Normally I like to go live in the afternoon or at night because that's when I'm fully awoke. But you know we in school in the morning, and my little one be here, so it wouldn't even be quiet enough for me to do this. So so we just gonna roll with the punches. Okay, I got my coffee somewhere, so yeah, we'll be all right soon. Okay, so you go on astro.com, And the tutorials for astro.com is completely free. You can pull your birth chart. You do need to know your time of birth, your date of birth, and your place of birth. Now, if you don't know the exact time, but you have a roundabout, if maybe, you might have been born at say 7:30, but you're not sure, so you just put 7. As long as you make sure you put AM or PM, that has to be right because that makes a big difference. But if you're, close like that, then you should be fine. Okay. If you have access to your birth certificate, you can look and see if your birth certificate has the time of birth on it. Okay. But you go on there, pull your chart. Okay. Now, when you pull your chart, if you see a little symbol, it looks like a key. Okay. I will post a picture on the key. Let me write this down because I didn't say a couple of things and I'm gonna put on this community tab. And yeah, let me write it down, make sure I remember. So I am posting a picture of Chiron. Okay. I will post a picture of Chiron so you can see what it looks like when you pull your chart. Okay. Now you're gonna have Chiron somewhere in your chart. Okay. Um, but if you have Chiron in the second house, the sixth house, or the 10th house, then this can be this will show um that is a money block because those are the money houses. And so you do have some type of energetic blockage. And so then at that point, okay, once you identify that, then you can go and start and learning about it. Okay. Um, so post that on the community tab. Okay. So that is today's lecture. Okay. If you have any comments, okay, if you are watching this on the replay, if you have any questions, go ahead and post your questions under the video in the comment section, and I will go back and I'll check to see if there's any comments. Okay. Now tomorrow we're going to have live lab. Okay. And so bring your charts when you come. Have your charts so you can pull it up. What I'll do is I will go over, show the lab. I'll show the natal chart, okay, and we will go through the natal chart, and I will show, I will show one in, I'll show one in the second house. I'll show one in the 10th house, and then I'll show one in the 6th house. Okay. So that way you can see what it looks like. And then if you have any questions regarding your actual chart, we can talk about it then while we're live. And if you are going to be watching the lab, the replay of the lab, then you can just still post your questions and I'll go back and I'll look it. All right. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. I love coming on and teaching you. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. So you have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. And remember, the possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can definitely hold it in your hand. And that should make you smile because you really do create your own reality. Have a good one.